hello and welcome to another Powerline.io video on my second channel. Today we're going to be ranking all the pro players in Powerline.io in a tier list. And yeah, just keep in mind this is from my perspective, and I'm only going to be ranking players that I've played with over the past year. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off right at the top with Alex V, and we already kind of know where he's going. He's going to be going in the unbeatable category. I mean, he's been one of the most consistent players over the past several years, just getting high scores all the time, some of the best moves we've seen in the game, and some of the craziest consistent play. And I think anyone that's played with him would agree in putting him in the unbeatable category. Alright, let's move on to Snurry. Snurry's going to be I think we're gonna put Snurry in the almost perfect category. We're gonna put him in between insane and almost perfect, because I mean, if you look on his YouTube channel, he's plenty of really high scoring runs, and he's, ever since I started playing with him, and he doesn't even play too much, but when I have, it's been a really just fun and interesting play style that's been super effective. And so yeah, he's gonna be in between those two categories there. All right, moving on to UFO. Alright, moving on to Plex. This is an interesting one. So I really like playing with Plex. Plex is a good player, fun player, high score of about 20k, and keep in mind in this tier list, the players that we have all have around 20k or more high score, except for this category, you know what I mean. And so Plex is at the lower end of the high score spectrum, to be honest, but he's still an okay player, but I'm gonna have to put him in great progress, and you'll see why as we continue on with this tier list. But yeah, all the players here are skilled, but this is the spectrum. Moving on to Tree Gaming here. We gotta put Tree Gaming in almost insane, because there's gonna be a lot of the newer players gonna be in this category, just because they're relatively inexperienced, but have some decent high scores. And yeah, Tree Gaming has a great YouTube channel, so go check out his YouTube channel after you watch this video. Alright, moving on to Slayer. Slayer is an interesting player. He doesn't play super consistently, but when he does, he's very impressive at hunting. I mean, I don't really know what else to say other than that he's caught me out several times, and I did not expect to be killed. So for that, he's going to go between the insane and almost insane categories. Alright, Panda Eyes. Let's up here. And so yeah, Panda Eyes is just gonna go in the flat out insane category. Panda Eyes has some very impressive moves and skills, and though they don't play super often, when they do, they definitely can pull some pretty impressive stuff off. Alright, let's move on to Shark. Shark has always been a great player, gets decently consistent high scores, and it's just one of these few players who are gonna go up here as like almost, in quotes, legends of the game for the past year. I've really enjoyed playing with these players, and they've been really skilled and almost perfect. So that's where Shark's going. Moving on to Gamer. So Gamer is an interesting figure in the Powerline community, because he's not in the Discord, but he has a relatively active YouTube channel in which he posts just all kinds of Powerline.io content. And so we know he's near the top. He's some of the craziest skills, some really good scores as well, but I'm gonna put him in between insane and almost perfect, because I mean, he has great skills, but he still posts videos of him building block towers on his YouTube channel. So yeah, anyway, 4312. This might be controversial, but 4312 is going in the unbeatable category for me, just simply because when I was first starting out in the game, I watched his one of his moves videos, and that was and still is one of the most impressive compilations of skill for Powerline.io I've ever seen. And so when I was making both of my moves videos and when I was learning to play, like, this was just one of my biggest inspirations, watching that video and watching him play. And so for that, he's going in the unbeatable category. And yeah, we can put some clips from that video up. Alright, we have Fire. Fire's going to go into great progress, just because relatively inactive in the game and on Discord, but has some okay hunts. Just a decent pro all around. Life is Pain. Also relatively inactive, but had some good moves. So Life's Pain's gonna go between Almost Insane and Great Progress, just because. And Ant is epic. So Ant is one of those players that joined like relatively recently, but is still gonna be ranked kind of high in the Almost Insane, between Almost Insane and Insane, just because Ant got a high score of 46k, which is pretty impressive for a player that joined relatively recently. So yeah, they're gonna go there. Alright, so we can continue here with Penguin Plays. Penguin Plays is actually a very good player. He was formerly known as Powerflex. Has a relatively successful YouTube channel by Powerline.io standards, and it's gonna go in the between Insane and Almost Insane. Just the little bit of the upper echelon of players that have started out relatively recently, and so yeah, nothing really else to say there. Alright, Ultima. Ultima has been making me angry lately, to be honest, with all this stuff he's been saying. I'm in the top 5. I'm going to be definitely in the top 5. But so far he's in the top 5. I can't really take anything away from him here. He has the Cool Math Games world record of 81k or something. Really impressive achievement there. And just overall a consistent, very skilled player that's going to go in almost perfect. So, yeah. Alright, AO, the admin of one of the two admins of the Powerline Discord server, and is gonna go in the Great Progress category. I mean, obviously gotta give respect to the admins, but when it comes to skill, have to be realistic, and this is about the level that AO's on. Alright, Isaiah Jones also joined the Discord relatively recently, around the time of Ant, and I'm gonna put Isaiah in the Almost Insane category. He does have a high score of 34k, which is very impressive for a new player. He's just going to be in this general area. It's very close to Ant is epic and Penguin Plays in skill, but just slightly below. That's going to place him down in the Almost Insane category. Alright, Loading 2.0. Also, another one's going to go in the Almost Insane category. I hope we don't run out of space over here, but he had a decent player, can pull off some decent skills, and yeah, that's about it. Icy is a very impressive hunter. Recently just posted a really cool clip of a king kill that I'll put up here, but it's gonna go between the Insane and Almost Insane categories. Very consistently good player, and yeah, impressive skill. Alright, Stoned AF, another admin of the Discord server, is gonna go in the Insane category. I mean, he's very well known for being an anti-looper, and whenever he plays, he kind of personifies that skill really well. He's he never hides, and he puts on a lot of good hunts, has a lot of good moves, and yeah, he's very impressive. Alright, Metro. Metro's another great player. He's gonna go up here. I mean, he's very close to the almost perfect category, but he's a very skilled player, and he was when I was starting out, also another big inspiration. So yeah, he's gonna go up there. Alright, we have Patrick Z. We all kind of know where he's going to be going, similar to Alex V. He's going to go right up here in the Unbeatable category, and I mean, he has a world record of 115k, and even though that was several years ago, he's still coming on with very consistent high scores. I mean, he got 57k a little while ago, and he still plays a decent amount, and he's really fun to play with and a skilled player. So yeah, he's going up at the top. Alright, we have Hit. Hit's got to go a little bit higher than the Great Progress, but he's only an Almost Insane. I mean, he really helped out the Powerline community. His videos are some of the most viewed channels from the Powerline.io Discord, and even though he retired as an admin recently, he's the times that he did play this year are going to land him in this part of the tier list. Alright, Dance For Me. So Dance For Me is one of the more unusual entries of this tier list, because his high score is only like 15k, 16k, but he did end up killing Alex V on his 72k high score from a while ago, so it's gonna put him up here. And he played decently and won a couple events over this past year that showed his playing ability. So yeah, he's gonna go there. Alright, Stormy. Stormy is a player that's relatively inactive as far as the game goes, but Stormy's gonna go in the insane category. Just plays really, really well. Somewhat risky style of play, but Stormy just can play consistently with great timings and all that. So gonna go in the insane category. And here we have Snowy. Snowy is gonna go up here in the almost perfect category. I mean, I really enjoy playing with Snowy, and ever since I started playing, he's been also a big inspiration. But if you look back in the Discord, some of his moves are just absolutely insane back there. So he's going to go in the almost perfect category. Kano, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I don't know why he's on here. He got banned from the Discord, but he's going to go in the up here. Alright, Pancake Rabbit. I like Pancake Rabbit. He's going to go in the insane category. I know this might be a little controversial because his playstyle is relatively passive and I kill him a lot, but I think he deserves it for his dedication to the game, and his mobile achievements are really impressive as well. Alright, Cozy, aka Panda Supreme, is going to go up here in the almost perfect category. I don't know if a lot of players have played with him, and he's probably pretty rusty now, but when he did play over this past year, his was super impressive. He got plenty of high scores, contributed to some events, so yeah. Tyrant is Alex V and I would agree up here in Unbeatable, and this is, as Alex V has said before, one of the hardest hunters to get past in the game. He's one of the most skilled hunters and skilled players in general, and I remember just when I first played with him, I was just like blown away by what he was pulling off. So yeah, he's gonna go up there. Alright, we have Adrian 9540 over here. Relatively inconsistent player, but is gonna go in the between great progress and almost insane over here, and so yeah, not really much else to say. Just on the same level as these players over here. Alright, Steve. Steve is a somewhat controversial figure, but he's gonna go in the we're gonna have to delete your stars, Steve. Sorry about that, but yeah, there you go. Your stars are gone, but you're in the insane category, so you can be happy about that. All right, Demogorgon. I always have trouble pronouncing his name, but he's gonna go in the we're not gonna fit his name no matter what category he goes in. He's gonna go in the almost insane category, and we're just gonna toss him right there. It's getting a little messy up in here, but yeah, that's it. Alright, Power Pro. Power Pro is a very good player. He's gonna go up here. Some high scores, even though he's a little laggy, he has some great stuff that he does in the game, so yeah, he's gonna go up there. Dom, you know what, I'm gonna put Dom in the almost insane category. I mean, looking at the category makes sense, like all the other players in here are on the same level, so yeah, there you go, Dom. The Newt is a great player. The Newt's gonna go in the insane category. He's gonna have to put him up there, but yeah, on the same level as all these other players in the insane category. Snuff goes in great progress just because he's really laggy, and that's really his identity in the game for the past year, because he's just, yeah, sorry Snuff, but yeah. Sets, aka Leaf. I think he needs to go in the between insane and almost insane, just because he's get out of here. What? He's gonna go there just because he has some great hunts and some great moves, and yeah, having a little bit of technical difficulties here, but yeah, that's where he goes. Knight of the Kun, FRS NTK. He's a really impressive player, to be honest. He has some of the, even if his high scores are not the highest, he has some of the most impressive, just like other skills, patterns, just his speed of inputs is unmatched in the game, so he's gonna go up into the insane category. I'll put some clips of his up there, but this is getting kind of hard to read. I apologize if that's the case, but we're almost done here. We've Mart Eisen. Mart's gonna go up. I don't think he has space to go anywhere, to be honest. But he's gonna go in the definitely gonna go in the insane category. Maybe the little bit of the lower end of the insane category. Sorry if your name's really small, but there you go. He's there. He's there. And checkmate. Checkmate's next. Relatively consistent player. Plays a good amount. It's gonna go in the almost insane category over here. Yeah. Limo Azedo. He's gonna go in the great progress category just because he's really laggy, but he does have some decent mobile achievements. So yeah. Laggy Llama is gonna have to go in the barely pro category. Making some decent progress though. And yeah, and then okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.